Hello everybody. Indeed, it is well known that the concept of time value of money, or what's known as discounted cash flow, is considered as one of the most important concepts in the field of finance, due to its vital role in helping us to evaluate our investments. In our first videos, we have learned how we can compute future value for one amount as well as future value annuities for ordinary annuities and annuity due. And in this video, we are going to learn how we can compute uneven cash flows. The term uneven cash flows, it's also called as terminal value, and it's found by compounding each payment to the end of the stream and then summing all future values. For example, suppose that you are planning to make a deposit of unequal payments during the coming 7 years. Thus, if your plan is as shown below, in the first year, you are going to make a deposit of $100. In the second year, $200, and then $200 in the fourth year, $200 in the fifth year, $200, while in the sixth year you are making no deposit, and in the last year you are going to make a deposit of $1,000. In this case, you are required to calculate the future value by the end of your investment by assuming that the offered rate of interest was 6%. In this case, we have to employ this shown formula, which is the summation of our cash flow in time t multiplied by the future value inflation factor for I, which is the rate of interest, and in the number of years minus t, which is the time. For example, the first year, second year, third year, and so on. And here we can see the future value of one amount table. So we have to use this table in order to calculate our future value for these unequal payments. The future value of our example will be 2124.92. For example, for the first year we have to multiply this cash flow, which is the payment we are going to do, by the future value inflation factor for n, which is 7 years, minus t, which was the first year, meaning that we have to go to the table under 6% and the year number 6, because we have deducted 1 from 7, which is 7 the number of years, minus 1, which is t, the first year. And the answer would be 141.85. For the second year, we have to multiply the deposit we have done, which is 200, by the future value inflation factor for the 7th year, minus 2, which is t, the second year. And the answer will be 267.65. And we can, if we go to the table, we can see this number under the 6%, which is the offered rate of interest, and the year number 5, because we have deducted 2 from 7. And for the third year, the answer will be 252.50. And for the fourth year, we have to multiply our deposit, which is $200, by the future value inflation factor for the third year, because we have deducted 4, which is the fourth year, from 7, which is the period of our investment, which is 7 years. And for the fifth year, we have to multiply the 200 by 1.12380, which is for the second year, after we deducted 5 from 7, which is the number of years. We can go to the table and see all these factors. And for the sixth year, we have not done any payment, so the answer is 0. And for the seventh year, there is no interest rate. We will not gain any rate of interest because we have done our deposit by the end of the seventh year. Therefore, we have to multiply the 1000 by 1, so we will get 1000. So now let's go to the table and to make sure we have used these factors. Here we go under the 6%. For our first year, we go here to 6 because 7 minus 1, which is the first year, the answer will be 6 years. And we will use this factor. We can see here 1.41. And for the second year, we have to go to 5. After we deducted 2, which is the second year, from 7 years, which is the period of our investment, we will have this number 1.33823. You can see this number. And for the third year, we will use this number because we have deducted 3, which is the third year, from 7, the number of the period of our investment. And after that, we sum all these values to get the future value for our unequal payments. Thank you for watching, and with me in the coming video, in which I'm going to explain how we can calculate the present value for equal as well as unequal cash flows. Thank you.